Hey, what's good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you guys are doing well. And today I'm about to listen to Willie Nelson and Ray Charles, 7 Spanish Angels. All right. Before we get started, if you like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video. If you want to stay up to date whenever I post, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's go ahead and get right into this. All right, let's go.
Thank you, baby. It's wonderful.
Let's do 7 Spanish Angels. This is a song that Ray Charles brought down to the studio a few weeks ago and let me sing with him on it. And it's going to be a phonograph record pretty soon, right?
You're right.
And we'd like to do it for you.
Oh, man.
All right, now I don't know much of Willie Nelson's catalog. In fact, I don't know any of his catalog, but Ray Charles, I am a fan of. He has a really large catalog, and I know a lot of his music. I would probably know about 20% of his music because he has a lot of albums, but he has a lot of songs that I love. This isn't one that I know.
He looked down into her brown eyes and said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. No. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the bell stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne.
The thing I love about Ray Charles is there's so much what's the word I'm trying to use to describe his voice. There's so much like history in his voice, like so much life that he's experienced that you can just tell. And some artists, they come out and they just put out music that they think people will like. And other artists, they come out and they put out music that people can feel. And they create moments that people love on stage because they're genuine people. They've been through genuine struggles, and it comes out in their music. They write about it and they sing about it in the same way on stage. Just a lot of the legendary artists of old. That's just what they're known for, being able to connect with an audience, being really authentic, and you can just hear it. I just love Ray Charles' voice. I love the way he sings. I love how passionate he's been about music, his genius. And if you guys want me to discover Willie Nelson, you guys can let me know in the comment section where I should start off on the journey with him, what your favorite songs are, what you think I might like. And you can also send in a request for me to check out specific music.
There was thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
She reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man.
Oh, man.
And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she could not win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun.
The beauty, like Ray just lives within the music. His body sways with the music, you know, like it just flows through him. I know it's cliche, but you can see it. You know, people imitate it and make fun of it in comedy, but what I see is a man who feels music, you know, like it's in his soul. Even when I hear Jamie Foxx, when he talks about his sessions with Ray Charles and how particular he is about how things are done, you know, when he was imitating him in the movie Ray, and it's a joy to watch. Look it up if you ever get a chance to see it. But you can see that this guy lived music. It was everything about him.
In the valley of the gun, and when the battle stopped, the smoke lit, there was thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Yeah, there were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Come on, Willie, help me with this thing.
There were 7 Spanish angels
at the altar
of the sun.
Oh, I believe they were praying
For the lovers,
yeah, they was.
In the valley of the gun.
Well,
When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared,
there was thunder.
Thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's legendary stuff right there. Great performance. Love digging through the old tapes, you know, because they were so real, right? And a lot of them innovators, originators, and a lot of things today are copied, repeated, you know, sampled, and the artists are not given credit. So much of Puff's work when I was a kid, I didn't know he was taking music from the old days. You know what I mean? Like when Puff Daddy was on his rise, all that music we were listening to, I'm thinking that it was original. All right. And then you get older and then, you know, technology advances. You can go listen to anything. You don't have to go buy an album because, you know, back then you had to own the CD or own the album to know, or you had to have grown up listening to it. Today, you can just search for it and then you can easily see where they sampled it from. But we as teenagers, we thought that a lot of the stuff that we were listening to was original. And then you hear, that's why every year something goes viral and you're like, oh, I didn't know that was a remake. And so that's why I enjoy going back and digging through old music. And I don't mean old as in like a disrespectful term, but, you know, vintage music if you're sensitive. And I enjoy it just as much as I listen to new music that comes out today, because I still find good music today as well. You know, I try not to put music in a box, although it is becoming it's becoming harder and harder to find great artists in certain genres, right? Which is why so many people are reaching out to other different genres in music today. But yeah, this was an amazing performance, and it was a request from a Patreon member, and I still give my opinion regardless, you know, my honest opinion. But thank you for your support. You guys help keep the lights on by buying a coffee in the link below, and leaving a request of what I should check out next. That goes right back into the channel, or subscribing to my Patreon where you can hit me up directly and I will respond. And yeah, this comes from that Patreon member. Thank you. Thank you to all my supporters. Thank you for watching. You can also just, for free, like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment of what I should check out next, what you thought of this performance, and what's your favorite Ray Charles or brain slipping, Willie Nelson. No disrespect. Willie Nelson's track I should check out next. I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.